Greetings viewers and subscribers. So in our journey today, well, we have left Lucy. We are still in the parish of Hanover. We are now at, is it Lances Bay? Hanover people, if I am wrong, please correct me. But I'm suspecting we are now at Lances Bay and we are heading towards Negril. Negril, for those who don't know, a part of Negril is in Hanover and a part of Negril is in Westmoreland. The border of Westmoreland and Hanover is right at the Long Bay Beach Park in Negril. That's after you pass beaches, coming up, and before you reach Azul. That's where the border of Westmoreland and Hanover is. So you have Sandals, Negril, Hedonism 2, Royalton, Rio. All of those hotels are in the parish of Hanover. Yeah man, if you never know, that's how it is. So today, we are going to be doing 3 videos. We are going to be doing the birthday greetings for yesterday and today. My apologies, we didn't get to carry any birthday greetings yesterday because we were working on a lot of stories. We are also going to be doing another news video today. In that other news video that we are going to do, 3 persons were murdered at Lilliput yesterday evening. Also, a man was killed in Negril last night. We are going to be giving you the details in another video. Stand by for that. But if you notice, we have taken down the video that we posted with the demise of Andre Hinds, also known as Bunny and Crimist. What we did was we edited the video and we re-uploaded a new one or another one. That video that we deleted, it had gone over 16,000 views. But here is why we did what we did. When we were talking about Wayne Jemison, also known as Papa or Flex, yes, the juice man who was killed, we posted a video of Papa. But beside him was a man known as Rasta. Now if you listen to this video, it's not like we were saying anything bad about Papa. And I didn't say anything about Rasta who was beside him. Now, someone reached out to us and told us that Rasta, he was very uncomfortable about the fact that images of him was posted in the video. I immediately deleted the video with its over 16,000 odd views. And I told the person to apologize to Rasta on my behalf. So I'm gonna do it personally, right here, right now. Rasta, please accept my humble apology. Sorry for causing you any discomfort. As you are well aware, there wasn't any intention on my part to malign you or cast you in a bad light. I am not too big to say I am sorry, and yes, my brother, I am sorry. I didn't know. Sometimes we never too big for learning, you know. And I didn't know that posting that video without saying anything bad about either the person who I was talking about or about you, Rasta, it would have that effect. And for that, I am sorry. Alright? Enough respect. Now, first up, that man that you're seeing on your screen, his name is Dale Douglas. Now, Dale Douglas, he's from a Kingston address, but he has family in Trelawney. He was arrested and in custody at the Runaway Bay police station in the parish of St. Ann. He was charged for a sexual offense. The allegations are that he did what he did with a female under the age of 16 years old. So he was being housed at the Runaway Bay police station. Now, Wednesday morning, 4 o'clock, the police are reporting that Dale Douglas, he escaped from the police lockup. We haven't gotten any details as to how he escaped. So the police had launched a manhunt for him. But yesterday afternoon, Saturday, February 12th, 2022, Dale Douglas, he was handed over at the Falmouth police station. He was handed over by a lawyer. So, Dale Douglas is now back in police custody. So most likely, in addition to the charges that he is already facing, he will now be charged for escaping police custody. So he'll be going to the courts shortly and that matter. And we are happy that he did hand over himself. Yeah, man, we are very happy about that. In the next story, we are learning that a house was completely destroyed by fire. This took place at Red Ground, Negril, in the parish of Westmoreland. Our information is that on Friday, February 11th, 2022, about 7:30 p.m., residents of Red Ground, they saw that this house was on fire. As a result, the fire department and the police, they were contacted. It is said that one unit from the nearby Negril fire station, they responded, but they were only able to do cooling down operation because this house, it is made out of board, and by the time the fire brigade reached the location, it was completely destroyed by fire. So the house and all its contents were destroyed. We are told that this house, it is owned by a man named Howard. The police and the fire department, they are carrying out investigation to ascertain what might have caused this fire. Sad indeed. Now, in this next story, we are learning that an incident took place at White House early this morning. Sunday, February 13th, 2022, about 3:30. It took place along the White House main road in the parish of Westmoreland. Our information is that a man, he's in his early 40s. He was riding his motorcycle along the White House main road when we are told that a motor car drove up beside him. Two men were in this motor car. It is said that one of the hoodlums, he brandished a gun and told the man to hand over the motorcycle. The man sped off and loud explosions were heard coming from the motor car. It was then realized that this man, he was shot. He received a gunshot wound to his left hand. The hoodlums in the motor car, they made good their escape. The man, he rode straight to the White House police station, where he was transported to a nearby hospital, where he has been admitted in a stable condition. Now you see how easy it is people can lose them life. This man was riding his motorcycle, and these two hoodlums drove up in a car and tell him to hand over the bike. And because him ride off, bam, 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 one of those bullets, could have hit him in his head or in his back. Him could have end up either dying or can't walk again. You see how easy it is? You see how easy it is for people to lose them life in Jamaica? For his own things, he could have been killed or maimed. Why may I tell you? Now, listen to this story. Mr. Lealie Harding, he was 74 years old. Mr. Harding, he was born on December 22nd, 1947. Mr. Harding, he was a taxi operator and he lived at Long Bay in the parish of St. James. Mr. Harding, like we said, was a taxi operator. So on the 1st of February 2022, he got up early in the morning, went on his hustling. Later in the evening, Mr. Harding did not go back home. His family became concerned, so they went to the Barretown police station, where they filed a missing person report. Several phone calls were placed to Mr. Harding's phone, but no answer. Mr. Harding, he was not seen or heard from since that day. 10 days later, on Friday, February 11th, 2022, sometime in the afternoon, the decomposed headless body, yes, I said headless body, of Mr. Harding was found. It was found in bushes in the Greenwood area in the parish of St. James. Our information is that the police, they were alerted to a foul smell coming from bushes along a track. Now, this track, it is leading to the Greenwood Great House. The police visited the area and saw the lifeless, decomposed body of a man. This man, he was later identified as Mr. Harding, aged 74 years old. Mr. Harding, he was laying in the bushes about 25 feet away from the roadway. Like we told you, the body was found headless. Mr. Harding's head was found about 8 feet from where his body was found. The police, they are saying that robbery is suspected to be the motive in this killing because the car that Mr. Harding was driving, it was not found. No. Whether it was robbery or not, just imagine for a moment. Mr. Harding, he was 74 years old. Can you imagine his last few minutes alive? Because he was found in a dirt truck. So most likely, he was taken in there where he was killed. Just imagine what Mr. Harding went through. Why may I tell you, some people, some people who we are walk and brush shoulder with, on a daily basis. If you should know their deeds. Even some people who you see on social media, some people who you see who come even on this channel and is commenting. If you should know their deeds, may I tell you, May I tell you. Now, if you are here and you are watching this video, if you have not yet hit on the like button, remember to hit on it. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, we are growing. We are now almost at 71,000 subscribers. Remember, hit on the subscribe button, as also hit on the notification bell, so that whenever we upload a new video, you will be notified. So, you would have seen the video we posted this morning. We told you in that video why Andre Hinds, aka Bunny, was wanted. He was one of the most wanted persons in Westmoreland. He was wanted for the double murder of Roger Reed, also known as Dardaman, and Dardaman's cousin, Antonica Wedderburn. Antonica Wedderburn, she was popularly known as Skettle. Now, Skettle, she would be celebrating her 27th birthday today. Skettle, happy birthday to you. So Bunny, he was in the hills of Aldear. He lived mainly off extortion and robbery. We are told that he was also a hitman. Some people in the area supported his criminal lifestyle because when the police were in the area, they would call and tell Bunny and his crew that the police were there. Others in the area, they fear him. They had to pay extortion money to him. Bunny, he could be seen on a daily basis with his AK-47 rifle and a pistol in his waist. His cronies, Moses Ramsey, otherwise called Satan, and Davani Bennett, otherwise called Santa, they were all wanted by the Westmoreland police for numerous murders, extortions, arson, and shooting. They too were also armed with high-powered rifles. Now, what we are learning is that whenever the police put out a bulletin that Andre Hinds was wanted, he used to use this to his advantage. Believe it or not. He used to go to the people in Aldear, mainly the people who he was extorting, and he would ask them if them can read. He used to remind them that on a goat thieving him wanted for. And he used to boast that he's one of Jamaica's most wanted. He used to boast to the people that he is a marksman and he's Obia strong. Yeah man, Obia, I said Obia. So yesterday morning, a team of police officers, they journeyed to the hills of Aldear. And I must say that these police officers, they went to the hills at a great risk. Because they knew the firepower that Bunny and his cronies had. Plus, they were hiding up in the hills. So it would be easy for Bunny and his cronies to see that the lawmen were coming. The police team, however, they decided that enough is enough. So they went into the hills. They spotted the house where the trio were hiding. The police would have reached the destination about 11 o'clock in the morning, yesterday morning. So the police team, they waited. And they waited. The gangsters, they were in a board house. So it would be easy, for the police to call out to them whilst they were in the house. And whatever happened, we are sure that shots would be fired. So the police could have easily take out all three of them inside of the house. But the police didn't do this. You know why? Our information is that children and other persons were in these houses. It's 3 houses that were in the yard, and children were in the houses. So the police waited. About some minutes, close to 12 midday, bingo, Bunny, Santa, and Satan, they were seen leaving the house. The police allowed them to walk from the house because they knew that the trio would not be given up without a fight, and they didn't want any of the innocent children to get hurt. When they were at a safe distance away from the houses, the police announced their presence and told them to drop the weapons. All 3 of them had high-powered weapons in their hands. Like the police suspected, the 3 hoodlums, they opened fire at the police. The police returned the fire. This now turned into a running gun battle. The 3 hoodlums, they ran off in various directions, in the bushes. When the shooting subsided, Andre Hinds, popularly known as Crimist, popularly known as Bunny, he was seen lying in the bushes. He had gunshot wounds to his head. He had an AK-47 rifle affixed with a magazine containing 13 rounds beside him. He also had a brown army camouflage bag. This bag was checked, and an additional magazine for the AK-47 rifle that he had was found in the bag. Now hear this. Hear this. When the bag was searched, we are told that several Obia oils, as also Obia powder, was found. The oils, the bottles were mainly marked Invincible. Yeah man, Invincible. So, Bunny, Obia oil and powder never work at all. We are also learning that Moses Ramsey, popularly known as Satan, he was shot and injured. It is said that a trail of blood was seen. And we are getting good reports that yes, he was shot and injured. Youngsters, I know a lot of you are listening to this. Yeah man, a lot of you who know Bunny, I know you are listening to this. I know that a lot of you consider yourself to be shatter as well. And you believe that it's the Obia that is helping you. I am sure that many of you might have gone to the same Obia man that Bunny had gone to. So, the invincible oil that Bunny had, it did not help him. You feel like say it will help you? The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Rude boy them block out can't tame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane. Everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica.